All right, it's your man Brett from the Skateboarding Show, and I am here with this gentleman. May you please introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Sox. Hello, Skateboard Show viewers.
And this is the interview that we should have done a little while ago. Apologies.
Yeah, again, that's right. Yeah, we don't have to
awkward.
Yeah, nah, it's not awkward.
It totally is.
Because now we're doing it now, and it's probably better than when we could have done it before. Who knows? Maybe it's meant to happen now.
Right. Good point.
Yeah.
Let's get like the mundane, normal stuff out of the way. How old are you, Sox?
30. Just turned.
Right. And how long have you been skateboarding?
Since I was 15. So 15 years now.
Wow. Okay. So if we're going back 15 years ago, then we're sort of talking about sort of 2004, 2005, something like that.
Yeah, exactly. 2004, 2005.
Okay.
That's when I definitely got into it just after I moved to Wales with my mates there.
Right.
They all skated and I just hung out with them, but I didn't know they skated when I first hung out with them. We just used to smoke bongs or whatever, and then and just be like general little townies. And then it was summertime, and they was just like, oh yeah, let's just go to the skate park. And then yeah, that was it from there really. But then when I was 19, I actually realized that's what I want to do. I just want to skate. Like that feels like that's my purpose.
And wow, okay. I definitely want to come back to that at some point. Was that some of the same guys that you're still hanging around with now?
No, I don't really. I still see some of them about, actually. Yeah, when I'm at home, like I still go at my mate's house, like I used to skate with back in the day, and I'd always ask about my other mate, see if he's about, but like he just goes AWOL and all sorts. So, and then one of the other boys lives at Blenavon now. Like he was a bit older than us, and he was kind of like, he likes to think that he played a good part in getting me skating, which he did. Like, to be fair.
Do you want to give any shout outs to those guys? Or
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, Ben, Nick, Dale. That's it. That's the 4-0 skate crew. Shout outs.
Cool. Okay. So you just mentioned at about 19, you kind of had a realization. You kind of thought that totally. Like, this is what I'm going to do.
Yeah, we was just in this factory in Cwmbran. Me, Sol, and Sam and Kyle. They were the two boys who used to skate with a lot, actually, back in Cwmbran. And yeah, we just used to go in this factory every day for 2 weeks, just build stuff. Like there was a Hubba vert wall. There's footage of it as well. There was a fun box, like a real good pole jam, like out of a bang. We were just building whatever we wanted in there and just skating all day from like, well, not all day because it was getting dark, so it was in the winter, so just 12 till 4, those 4 hours.
Nice.
We were just in there now. And when I was doing that was when I was like, yeah, this is what I want to do. I want to skate.
And so in those 4 years between like you picking up skating and deciding that's what you want to do, can you also remember, I mean, I'm not sure what it's like for different generations, but did you have a moment where you got introduced to like skateboarding tricks and the idea that there's pros and there's a whole culture behind it?
Yeah, I do remember that specifically as well. That was going into the skate shop, and Porno Paul worked in there at the time. And
shout out to Porno Paul.
Yeah, shout out. And then I just remember seeing him in there, and I was kind of asking him, and that was when I started looking at Sidewalk, and I feel that was like 2008.
Right.
That I was like, man Ed was everywhere. Like I remember him doing back 3 down a big set in like a Haunts or something like that, and Grove like kick flipping like a double set, and it's like all paving slabs, like super British.
It's nice.
And that's like kind of what I can remember. And thinking of the scene, I remember seeing pictures of Porno in there as well, like him stood in a field with all these cows and like a balaclava, just like that, with a what's it called, like a megahorn or whatever thing in his hand. And yeah, that was when Sidewalk, because that's kind of when I first seen the scene. And then we started going to comps then, like slowly from that, and just meeting people, I guess, and just skating.
So let's get this question done and out of the way. Socks, where's that name come from?
Yeah, that's not even that good a question.
Is it not?
Well, it's just from wearing like my trackies with it tucked into the socks. I'd just always wear them like that. And Sol was just one day just called me Socks when we was down the park. So yeah, I'm just gonna call you Socks, and then that just stuck. I reckon. Yeah.
Because I hear you introducing it. You know, you just
I do.
then you introduce yourself as Sox.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I never really introduce myself as Owen very often, and
I don't even know who Owen is. I don't know Sox. Yeah, who's Owen? Yeah,
but it's nice actually to keep your name with it like special in a way. Like it holds more power then. Like it's nice. It's just in like this one book I was reading, Earthsea, and when you knew the true name of something, that was when you could control it with magic. Like if you knew the true name of the rock, then you could control that rock and the birds and the animals and just like eventually dragons and all this stuff. And
is that something you're into, that sort of
like fantasy? Yeah, I like fantasy stuff, and that's really good. There's a movie of that as well that Studio Ghibli made. And
I've heard of that Studio Ghibli. Yeah, it's just nice, and I like that, and I like that. That's the way it makes me think, because I have a nickname, because everyone has a nickname there, because the people you truly trust, you would tell your real name to. Right. Okay.
And just sometimes you wouldn't even tell your own family if you like, because it was so sacred, because you really could have the power over someone with it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. And is that something you've continued an interest in, that fantasy stuff?
Yeah. I guess when Harry Potter came out when I was like 9 or something, so it was just, I don't know, I just liked that. That was probably the first time I remember reading it or anything like that, and then that's it.
Okay.
Like Harry Potter's good, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. Right. So back to the magical world of skateboarding. So you're 19. You've made the decision that this is what you're going to do.
Yeah.
And you also said just then that you started going to competitions.
Yeah.
Because I do see you as somebody who gets out to all the events. Like you're out and about, man.
That's the skaters used to go. Like,
right.
You'd see everyone. It wasn't like now. There's like a comp. There's people that skate competitions, like, and that's their jam, and you'll always see those people there, and it's more like the same, like it's rad, like whatever. But back then, like, it was just everyone was like more unique that was going to all the competitions. Like everyone,
right.
It was like different, and if you didn't go, you wouldn't see all those people and get inspired by all this new stuff, and you just hang out and have a laugh and like whatever you do. Yeah, party, meet new people. It's nice, isn't it? It's exciting.
Because we were just together down last weekend at Newquay for the opening of the TR7. And I mean, that is very, I think the furthest I've ever seen footage of you away is, I want to say that Bondi Bowl.
Yeah, I reckon, there's some stuff from New Zealand as well.
Wow.
That was like the first weekend I got to New Zealand, went to this like bowl comp or whatever, and it was just like the biggest bowl. And
is that
was
is it cool. Wellington or something? Or?
Nah, they have a comp there as well, but that's a really good bowl actually, Wellington.
Like the three.
Yeah, it's made by the same person as Bondi.
Okay. Right.
But it's way more like, feels like a pool. Like the small bit's super small and sharp, and then the middle bit's like 6 foot and sharp, and that's pretty daunting in itself. And then that goes into an even bigger bit that's real steep and nice, but smaller than Bondi, so it's more manageable. But yeah, it's cool. Yeah, so I prefer that one actually. So yeah, they're two really good bowls actually, Bondi and Wellington. Nice, okay. But yeah, this other one was like Mango Fight, it's called, and Phil took us there. Shout out to Phil. And yeah, I was with Mikey, and yeah, that was awesome. And Dave Crabb was there doing backbone, the best back bonus I've ever seen in my life, and like some 14 foot bowl deep end. Like, it was cool. Wow. Concrete. Yeah, concrete. Nice. Yeah, it's in one of the And I Hear in New Zealand videos. Like, Grant Taylor's going mad in there, and it's the one I think Grosso like smashes his face, tries to do a knee bail, and just he just stops on the concrete and just falls down. Nasty. So where was the last place you went to visit at? I mean, we're going to try and fill in the gap between 19 and now in a minute. Oh Jesus! Not. I don't want day by day. Yeah. But all right. Yeah. No. I know you get about. Yeah. There's an order of things that have happened in that time for sure. Well, yeah. Okay. Well, let's start at the beginning. I guess one pinnacle point would be, when did you first pick up a sponsor, and how did you do that? In December in 2011, their Concrete Carnival actually. That was because of Porno Paul as well. Basically, he just said to Dayton that I should just get on Kill City, I think. And was that the one at Hemel Hempstead? It was at Hemel Hempstead, yeah. And Room was there as well.
And also,
Ramus was there.
let's give a moment of love for Ramus, because that will never be something that I stop doing or that we stop doing. Give some love and respect, because I was there, and like, I remember seeing Ramus killing it.
Yeah, he was actually
killing it.
360
and fives, and
from rock out.
Yeah, all that caper.
Yeah, he actually, I think he disastered the vert wall thing, like the little extension out of the bowl. He like rode up disaster, then rode down the vert, and then somehow managed to just jib it flat and then come in the coping. That was probably the first times I've seen him.
And that was also one of the first times I saw Alex Halford skate, and he just was taking the mick, just having a laugh, And I remember turning to Ben Powell and being like, "Who is that dude?" And Ben was like, "The best thing is he skates like that all the time. This is not just him like
that is true.
Turning it up for a comp.
He does skate like any given day of the week hard."
Yeah,
and Jordan, then that's why I was like them. Skate with them. That's inspirational.
Yeah. Okay. So wow.
Just
So Concrete Carnival 2011. Porno Paul puts a word in for you with Dane.
And Room was backing me as well that weekend as well. He was like, and I think that but that's what I seen it, like the two of them, between the two of them being like, that was like the validation for the Kill City thing. And then that was awesome. I was hyped. I was really hyped on that.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to get validated by anyone, Rune Glifberg, that's doesn't come much better than that, really.
He was one of the boys and hard for a while. He still is, but
he's amazing. He's so good. Having to like speed check in the shallow end, because he was going around so fast.
Speed check, slow down, then boof over the hip.
Yeah,
that was the first time I've seen presence, like pure presence on a skateboard, actually, when he was there.
Wow, okay.
Just that was like, okay, that's what you want to skate like.
Right. Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. That final was pretty hectic.
Yeah, Jake was in there as well. Yeah. Jake come third, I think, or second.
Yeah.
Doing very good Madonnas.
You're right, there is really something about watching live actual skateboarding unfold in front of you, where you're just like, oh wow, these guys are actually this good. This isn't like, because you can watch an edit and be like, okay, well, they might have tried a couple of times to make that or whatever, nobody knows really for sure what the deal is. But when you go there and watch, like, somebody just goes, Rune, you're in, and he just drops in and kills it, and you're just like, oh damn, like this is no mucking about.
That is how you skate.
This is how you do a skateboard.
He made that look small and then just like manageable and just like nothing.
Yeah, it was a bloody good day. And like Dressing was there.
Yeah, he was there, yeah.
That was amazing.
He actually, I remember speaking to him that day as well, and he's on about the salad grinds. He's saying his mate used to call it a windshield wiper because it's like brrr, because the way it twists. I always call that now, the windshield wiper. But I remember,
Brilliant.
Yeah, it's a good time, There's all sorts of people there.
Yeah, there was, yeah. Ali Bar won best dressed for the day. Right, okay, so wow, so
that's not too long after. That's 2 years after I was 19, probably, or 3.
Right, so you're only like 21.
Yeah, 21, just turned 22.
Wow, okay. And you're on Kill City. Are you still on Kill City now?
Nah, Kill City, unfortunately, died. Yeah.
I thought something like that had happened. But you stayed on them for quite a while, didn't you?
Well, yeah, and in the end of it, really, it was just after the Rookies video come out, and then they released one more little video. And then, it's pretty much done after that. Just slowly just fizzled out.
And was it Dane that was helping to fund your trips out and about everywhere?
Nah, nothing. I was just funding it all myself. Like then, I just had like a few little crappy factory jobs, and just on the dole as well, and just just making it work really.
Because I think there is. Because you're right about there are people who do just this competition circuit, but I think there is also a way of if one chooses to to strike that balance.
Yeah, totally.
Of like going to the comps, because comps are a part of skateboarding, and it's cool. And like I totally agree with you about it's a great way to meet people and get inspired.
It's good to learn to skate as well, like because you skate on high adrenaline and you're sticking tricks mainly. You're not trying to jump off anything, and it's like it can accelerate your learning actually.
Right.
Like you can go to a comp and come back to your home park and you skate harder, and then you go away the next weekend to another comp, and even if like just being there, sometimes you come back and then just skate harder.
And the atmosphere.
Yeah.
You know, like
that's it. It's like adrenaline fueled.
I've skated a few comps and watched myself do stuff, and I'm like, I'd never normally do that. What's going on here? Yeah, and it's just everything. It's just the whole like. Everyone like charging and the music funny. Going and the MC and
because everyone's like, it's a small scene in Britain and everyone's mates, so you just you just like skating with your mates really. It is a great opportunity for all those people to come together in one point, because England's kind of just about, the UK is just about big enough that there are separate scenes, but small enough that when something big enough happens, like everybody congregates. Yeah, you can that one event, bring it together, and you get to see a lot of same faces, and it's nice.
Yeah. Okay. So, and then there was just like many years of traveling around and getting to events. And
straight after that actually, because I broke up with my girlfriend like that same weekend, and then got sponsored. Then that was in December. Then in January I went to ISPO.
Right.
And that was like the first European comp I'd been to, and there was a doubles there in Pornopol again actually on my days, and
hang on,
we was like trying to do like piggyback drop-ins and like
on a mini ramp.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And did somebody do their doubles as like a game of skate on the flat bottom?
Yeah, exactly.
I remember that. Yeah, okay.
And then I guess I went back and like worked another crappy job, and then Jake was big on the scene then, and Jake was like, I'm going there. He was just going everywhere, and he was like, I'm going to Italy, man, you should come. It's like one of those Vans comps that they used to have there, and then went there, and then you just met more people and got deep with actually British scene people then, because when you're away you're even smaller group. So you kind of do stick together then, or like
because you're the UK boys.
Exactly, So I met a lot of that's when I met Halford and stuff. Like went to Varazzi then, and like you just see people at the airport and like stuff like that. Like met Sean Goff in the airport, like going to Marseille, and like you kind of get the taxis go. It's mad. Like you just have just like accelerates you. Like I don't know, like you can meet someone and if you just have small talk, you don't really know them, but when you're like on a holiday situation, like staying together, having to do things like that, like get a taxi or something and navigate and figure stuff out, like you get deeper connections and stuff like that, and it's just nice, isn't it? You get to see people like, a bit more raw, same as the comps, because people are like sometimes putting their life in danger, and you bond on that level sometimes as well, like where you just risking it, and it's just good, it's just nice levels.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
can't quite get my words out properly, but
no,
comes across.
I'm fully with you on that. Yeah. It's like, it's all there is the whole party and crazy time element of it, but you're also right, and it hasn't really been highlighted that actually those moments when you're on the park and you're skating, maybe we forget that skateboarding is like quite a high risk, dangerous activity. That actually, I mean, one thing I've always thought is that skateboarding kind of brings out the worst and the best in people, sometimes at the same time, what I mean?
That's
like,
true. Actually, all sorts of emotion.
So you get to, like some of my older skate buddies I know quite well, because Christ, we've been through some stuff, what I mean? Like, as kids going to demos and missing the last train back, and like just crazy capers that you're just like, dude, how did we survive that? And I don't know, but we did, and it was a good time.
Yeah, exactly.
We had a cracking time.
I was in Japan with Jordan, Toby, Mikey, like just raining, nowhere to go, and I was like, still wouldn't rather be anywhere else. Like we're all together, we're all just about keeping dry, and we're gonna obviously get through it, and it's gonna be a story. Like,
geez, you've rattled off some places already then. So Italy, Japan, Australia, New Zealand.
Yeah.
Have you done quite a bit of the States as well?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, States is good. States like real good to skate, and it's nice and everyone's friendly out there as well.
Right. And you got that like 365 days of sunshine to...
Yeah, that Cali weather, oh my gosh, blue skies. I'm going to put this blanket on.
Are you a bit cold?
Yeah, a bit cold.
We're at a secret, undisclosed location right now.
And the heating's not turned on.
You might have to just leave the mic. I don't know whether it's... That's it.
That was a joke. Thanks for letting us use your house. Secret person.
Cheers, secret person, who's an absolute legend.
Yeah,
we'll recognise this couch.
Secret person.
Shout out to the best secret person. And shout outs to our mutual friend. As our secret person is just about to walk into the house. He's just about to like come in and invade our interview.
Secret person.
Hello, secret person.
Don't enclose your identity.
If you don't want to be known.
You're a secret person.
Classic. We're doing our little interview. You might just be off camera if you want to come and. Sorry, we're using your house. Is that all right?
I've just been complaining at how you haven't got the heating on.
He's the best.
He's the best. I know, I was joking.
Our secret person is the best.
It was a bad joke.
Right. So you go about, you travel, you're doing all your stuff.
Yeah.
The really obvious thing that I also want to talk about and bring up, which actually fits into that contest scene, because of the way people might judge your skateboarding, because that's what a competition's for.
Yeah.
Is the creativity behind your skateboarding. I mean, is that something that was always there from the beginning? Is that something that you consciously were? I'm sorry,
I just wanted to. I don't think so. I think it's pretty. It's interesting. Like it's not every day to speak about that stuff, so it's funny to like touch on it because it just opens up things in your mind. But I just wanted to skate my own way. Like that's what it all come down to. I just wanted to do things my way. That was it.
Nice.
Like I'd see people do stuff and get inspired, but then I wouldn't like to copy them, but then it's like, how would I do that my way, you know? And then that's how it all kind of
came about.
Learned some tricks, I guess.
Some cool,
I just wanted to do tricks.
And
exactly. And that was always easier for me.
Right.
Like now I'm older, I can actually control it like loads better with my feet, so I don't do so much hand moves, but like back in the day, like I needed to use my hands because I wanted to do tricks. I wanted to do all sorts of stuff. And I couldn't do it with just my feet, so I had to like incorporate my whole body basically.
Nice. It worked out though.
Yeah.
Because it was all stuff that was like, okay, that's creative and different, but it's also like that's challenging. Well, what he's just done is like it's not easy. Because I don't know, there's some of the like wacky out there stuff. I just think, I don't know, not your stuff. Like
I know
other
what you're talking about.
I can see. Great that it's creative and different, but it's like, I don't know. I have to be careful about what I say.
Yeah, exactly. But I know you mean it doesn't follow some of the formula rules of skateboarding of what like is pleasing to the eye. Like certain grinds are pleasing,
or what's challenging,
certain airs, and
something that makes me flowing and challenging, and like that was a good bit of skateboarding because bloody hell, that's hard. Your stuff still does that. It's like, dude, do you see what you just did there? That's like. Wow, cool, okay. And so how, I mean, did you ever think about, because, like, if you enter a competition, you might well see 1,000 kickflips over the driveway and, like 1,000 bloody whatever's, like kickflip no slide or whatever, like down the rail or whatever, or down a kickflip board slide, whatever. And then, like, your stuff, did you ever encounter anything where you're like, I'm not really sure if I've been judged right on that, man, because that ain't...
Nah.
I don't get that impression that you're like that, actually.
Nah, and then whenever I just skated comps and anyway, like, have you ever been judged at MACBA? That's where I've been judged.
Right, that's where you feel the most judged.
Yeah, but I love it there as well for that. It's funny. I like MACBA, actually. It's really good to skate.
Right.
Yeah, I've definitely, like... had a blow with this South American guy. Like he snapped his board, and like, I thought he was gonna have a fight at one point just because I was like power sliding around, and he's just pretty much like, just do that over there, and I was just like, stop. And I thought about it for a second, and I was like, nah. I'm just gonna do what I want, mate, and just like told him, and just stood my ground, whatever, and just carried on. And then got on his way one more time, he tried his trick, he didn't land, he just focused his board. I was just like, wow. So yeah, just, I don't know, yeah.
I think there is something, I think it's always good to be reminded, though, at the same time, about the freedom of skateboarding.
Yeah.
Because you have that freedom to choose to do whatever
you
type of
really
skateboarding you want to do.
It's totally like whatever floats your boat, like crack on.
Yeah.
Like even now the stuff we was talking about when you say sometimes it might not be right, but still
like, they have the freedom to do it.
You do go, you do your thing, whatever it may be.
Yeah, because it's very easy. I think it might be very easy for somebody to really conform to commercially successful skateboarding. You know, God, if I don't do kickflip K grinds, will I get on a team? Will I get sponsored? Will I do this? And really, is that the point of doing skateboarding?
And I think if you can't choose to be sponsored. Like it's not something you can try. Like I guess people do choose by trying to learn kickflip K grinds and stuff like that, but I think normally it doesn't resonate through. Like you have to just choose you, basically. You're picked. You're selected. That's it.
I also like what you just said there about it resonating. There's something about skateboarding that really helps to it sort of filters out the fakes pretty quickly, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Like, and that, again, that's not to do with ability. No. It's to do with, like, is this male or female actually genuinely a skateboarder, irrespective of how good they are?
Yeah.
It's like there's something.
Do you like them as a person?
Yeah.
Like basically as well. Like
there is that.
I think that's a lot comes down to it as well.
There is that. Yeah. Yeah, and I'm still really intrigued with all this like traveling about you do as well, because there is an image that it's only this sort of clean cut, uber organized like competition skaters that make sure they go to all the competitions, and then like, and I want to say it in the most complimentary way. But there's a very weird thing that when you look at like someone like Halford and Thackeray and yourself and you're like free and creative and you just live in the skate life, and then actually you look at all those comps and you're like, yeah, but those guys are there, man. They're not, you know, like you're not the uber organized, clean cut. Like,
it's not hard to book a flight though.
Right.
It's super easy to book a flight and then as long as you're just down to take the ride, and if you think it's going to work out as well, then it will work out. Like you just got to go for it, and like it is scary sometimes. You know, you get butterflies in your stomach, whatever. It's like, but you just go through with it, and I think it's all right because you went in there with a good attitude. Really, I think.
Brilliant, and I think that's what I've just realised as I was saying that. I think that difference between, I think you're keeping hold of like a core skate spirit.
There's loads of other people doing it as well though. There is other people doing Ginger Rob's doing it.
Right.
Sam's doing it as well. Living that travelling skateboard lifestyle.
Sam Pulley.
Sam Beckett,
yes.
He's a proper nomad skater. Jordan. Right. There's a few of the French boys as well. Like Julian's younger sister and a fella. Loads of people doing it.
Just like, that nomadic, get out, travel, go see the world and do it on your skateboard type.
Yeah, exactly.
And I think that's what, I think maybe now I'm thinking about it, it's more to do with that difference between doing that because that's a skateboard lifestyle and doing it because you want to be commercially successful and make a load of money. I think there is a difference between those two things.
Yeah, there's totally a difference because when you're doing that other way or whatever, you'd normally just in the hotel, you're like focused on your runs, you're not going out, staying out late because you want to feel good for the comp or like, and there's just all that to it basically. And then now he's not trying to keep that scene alive, we're just trying to keep it real basically and just have as much fun as possible.
Right.
Experience as many new things as you want and just have fun, like really, like everyone, like we all did it from like my area, like South Wales, like everyone used to go around, but then a lot of people just fall out of it, because it does drain on you. Like, it does cost a lot of money. You do have lots of time where you're hanging around, you don't know what you're doing, and all this stuff that goes along with it, and just people just tire out of it. But I actually love it all. Like,
nice.
It's because it's all fresh all the time.
Right.
He always keeps you on your toes, and
nice.
And I like that about it. When I'm home and I'm too comfy and I'm being lazy, well, that's good for a moment, but it doesn't like fill me with the same feeling that just being away does, and just trying to skate.
Nice. So I kind of joked about, but I kind of feel like I am getting, when we were down in Newquay, I joked about, let's find out who the real Sox is. But I feel we're getting a sense of that. It's really nice.
Oh, cool.
Thank you.
That's nice. Well, yeah, you've been around for a while, haven't you, on the skateboard show?
Oh, a little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
It's very kind of.
Why not? Shout outs to the skateboard show.
Cheers. Awkward. Right, cool. What are your plans? Yeah, is there any actual robbing his chocolate? We're robbing the chocolate. Yeah, go on then. I've got to have one that I can still talk and eat. Yeah, I think this might
thanks
do
for
it.
that little tip. I'm gonna eat mine in sections.
That's a toffee one, mine. So
yeah,
we're just robbing secret.
Oh, we got some
chocolate.
interference.
1 2 1 2. All right.
Talk away.
What are your plans at the moment? 2020. What's it looking like? What are you saying?
We're gonna go to Switzerland real soon, and go out there and hang out with my friends out there. And I don't know. Hopefully, hang out with Jordan a lot, and hopefully we'll go on some trips together. I'm gonna go to India real soon. Skip some winter and hopefully go on a trip with the Indians out there and skate all the new parks, because they've got lots of skate parks now.
Yeah, it seems to be a growing scene out there, right?
Yeah, it's been growing for years, and now they're all over it. And when I went out there like 5 years ago, saying there was hardly anything to skate there, but like the same core people skating, and like, yeah, now they're just real good ramp builders and just nailing it.
Sweet. And do you have any sponsors at the moment?
Yeah, Carve Wicked. Sometimes they send me stuff from China as well, like wheels, trucks, stuff like that. Thanks to that, guys, actually.
Nice.
And yeah, Shams always hooks me up with boards. Try to keep the carve alive. Keeping it alive.
All about the Carve Wicked.
Yeah. Oh, it's just super deformed. Little guy, Sid, he gives me t-shirts. Yes, Sid, safe. Who's that guy? And yeah, that's it.
Nice.
Ball bags as well. I get stuff from ball bags. I have them for years and I don't ask them anymore. Like
nice.
Boxers and stuff.
Super comfy underwear. Nice. It's important to be comfy, right? It's important
it is important to be comfy.
Especially when you're trying to skate.
Oh, yeah, but often I don't wear boxers anymore as well.
Commando?
Yeah, Commando. Yeah, it's one less thing to worry about, basically.
Brilliant.
Dennis told me that.
Who did?
Dennis Lynn.
Right.
Shout out to Dennis.
Big man. He's been putting out some bit more footage on that recently,
He's
right?
about these days, yeah. He's back. He's another nomadic skater. He's back on it.
Right.
Probably skating less, but who knows?
I remember seeing him at NAS a couple of years just destroy it.
Yeah, it was probably a bit more than a few years ago now.
Yeah.
That was like 5 years ago, probably.
Yeah. Right. Have we got a loose plan to go skating this afternoon or something?
Yeah, we're going to go to the secret mini ramp. Oh no! Secret mini ramp. Cut that bit out.
No, it's cool. No.
Let's start back again. Let's retake it. Let's retake it.
Right, whole interview. Cut it all off.
Yeah, let's start again. Let's do that question again.
No. It's cool. It's cool. It's all good. It's all good. No. So, have we got plans to go skating this afternoon then? Or
yeah, we have. Yeah, let's skate. That'd be lovely.
Yeah, that'd be good. Yeah. We'll go get our skate on. Hopefully with Secret Guy as well.
Oh, yeah. I don't want to talk about it.
Brilliant. Well, let's check in every now and then, man. I want to know what's going on in your life.
No, I don't want to. I want to check it all the time.
That was lame.
Maybe, but maybe you'll buy a direct message.
I'm talking about.
Yeah, we can speak on direct message. You can slide.
I meant like on the skateboarding show.
Yeah, man. No, we don't have. We don't have one big interview. That's it. That's all you get in.
That's it. I get one go. One go.
Get one big interview.
One big feature
it's
interview.
It's not easy
with
to
Sox.
pretend there's a camera. It's not a camera there.
I know. And to have this sort of intimate, close.
But I'm fine with the personal space and stuff.
Oh yeah, you
like
said that. Yeah, we did.
I don't know. Have the same awareness. I think that is from going to loads of Asian countries. You lose that. Sometimes you are really close to people
because they're a lot more densely populated, aren't they? Some of the Asian countries.
Even in Bristol, I find like these streets here, they're quite narrow as well.
Right.
Everything seems quite close here as well. I quite like it. Like nice. You know, the paths are skinny. You're always like close to other people and things like that.
Cool.
Okay.
Sox. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for your I'm getting a hug. Oh. I'm very flattered. Thank you. Say goodbye to everyone.
Goodbye, everyone.